this is their opportunity because they actually won the tag team titles. One of the members, Lamont, got hurt and was not able to compete. Dale Tucker filled in for him, and Dale actually turned his back on Bradley, the biggest member of the Hustlers, and had them drop the title. So they're going to get their first ever one-on-one rematch this month. So we'll see what the Hustlers can do. You got Sexy Sarge will be there taking on Van Horn, which would be really, really cool. First time Van's been at CCW, so he's making his debut here. We also have, did I mention Mathis versus Abyss is going to be a Monsters Ball match?
A Monsters Ball match. For those who might not know, what is a Monster Ball match?
It's basically anything that can happen will happen. It's no disqualification, no count out. The Abyss normally pulls a bag of glass out, a bag of tacks, barbed wire. I mean, he does everything. So
if I show up and hit the F5, that's totally cool with everybody.
Yeah, man. Sure.
Okay.
Sure. That should be good.
I want to go get a physical done on this back injury I got. This life-threatening back injury.
A life-threatening back injury?
Yeah, life-threatening.
Nice. Yeah, that makes sense.
I fought through it all.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I'm like Rocky.
We're also going to have the first ever CCW contract. Basically, it's like our Money in the Bank, but it's reversed. Do you remember TNA when they did the, what was it called? Like the King of the Mountain type of deal that they had?
Yes.
They had that, and they would have to put the title up onto the to the rope or whatever, and then that's how they won. Well, that's what's going to happen here, but you have to just put the contract on there. So that's going to have Brandon Espinoza, Brandon Bobwire. It's also going to have Justin the Juice Smart, and let's see, we got one more guy in there. Who could that be? That was Jackson Crowley, and then he ended up breaking his leg at the last show, which that kind of sucked for him, as he had a lot of stuff going for him, and then that happened. I think the last participant, I'm going to have to look it up. That's terrible, man. I can't remember who it was. But
wow. Don't you put these things together?
I do. Hold on a second. I need to.
We're going to fire you.
Yeah, you need to. Pretty bad that I don't have that right on hand, but I bet if I click my pictures and look and see who I'm forgetting about, I'm going to kick myself because it is, it just said 6-man Carnage match. That's terrible. Oh man, the poster's got to give us more than that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got to talk to the poster guy about all this stuff.
I think we need to talk to you. I mean,
maybe. I don't
how
know,
are you going to put all this together? You don't even know what's going on.
6 guys is the problem.
5.
And then
5 is the lucky number.
It was 6, and then one dropped out because of the injury. But it is Mikey McFinnigan is the other participant in this. So he's Mikey. If you haven't seen him, he's pretty awesome. Like, the crowd gets behind him; they love him. It's a good time when Mikey comes out there. He's one of the crazy guys that run around and do just act crazy. Yeah, it's hair all wild. I'm going to show you some video of Mikey, but Mikey grew up with not tattoo, but with Ricochet, and is one of his best friends, who is also known as Prince Puma, growing up through the years. So if that tells you anything about Mikey, he's pretty good. So. And
it also tells me that you cannot remember anything about Mikey when you don't even remember that he's in the match. I want to let him know about that.
I don't know why.
I'm going to let him know about that. I know why. I mean, it sounds like he's low on your list, and now you're trying to talk him up, but now he's low on your list.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is, right?
Should be.
Yeah. All right. What time we got bell time at?
7 p.m.
7 p.m.
The doors are going to open at 6. We're going to let everybody in, and then kind of, go from there and see, watch it fill up. And We're also going to have, I forgot to mention, and I failed to mention, that there will be a women's title match between Sarah Summers taking on Mardi Gras, taking on Marco Stunt.
Wait a minute. Isn't that a guy? Isn't that a guy?
That is a guy who he says that he can pretty much defeat anybody, and he's going to start taking every title, and he's going to start with the women's title, and he will get as they won. He actually stole the women's championship at the last show and ran off with it, and that's kind of how all this started. Thoughts back and forth, and he asked for it, and apparently the girls are not too afraid of him, so they're ready for that match.
that sounds like it should be a real good one. Sounds like the whole card up and down should be very exciting.
It's going to be a night of pretty good action. I mean, Marco is like, I don't know if you've ever seen him, but he's 5'2", 5'3", about 110 pounds. He flies everywhere. Him and Austin Lane had an incredible match, but he looks like he's ready to get his women's championship shot.
So what if I want to come show up all dressed up and everything? Can I win something for being dressed up or anything? Y'all gonna have any contest or anything like that?
Yes, we are going to have a Halloween costume contest for the adults and for the children. So it should be a.
What can I win? Money?
What can you win? No, we're giving a CCW prize pack, which includes that brand new Kick-Ace CCW shirt. We're also going to have the CCW Super Show DVD, which is featuring Colt Cabana. It's also featuring Joey Ryan and the Monster Matanza Cueto from Lucha Underground, also known as Jeff Cobb, who is a beast if you've never seen him live. So.
Well, there it is. So go check it out this Sunday. No, I'm sorry, not Sunday. What the hell am I talking about?
Yeah, this Saturday.
Christ. This Saturday.
October 21st.
October 21st.
Sikeston, Missouri. It is on Main Street there.
Main Street.
300 or 800 Main Street. I think it's 300.
So I got the day wrong. You got the address wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
mine's a lot harder to remember.
Shouldn't like you have the address right?
Maybe.
No? Okay.
Hold on. Let me look at the poster again.
Apparently, the poster's not giving you enough information today.
This is going to work. It is 300 South Main. Bam!
300. 300 South Main, Sikeston, Missouri. Yeah, CCW this Saturday.
Yes, sir. It's going to be incredible. When are we going to talk about Donald Trump? Is that next? Is that after the next segment, after the break?
I don't know if the show's ready for you and Donald Trump yet.
Oh man, come on now. I mean, I want to get in a debate with you. I'm ready for this.
A debate. I mean, there's nothing for
dude, I see all the stuff you're posting. I want to discuss about this.
What stuff am I posting?
I see you flipping off Donald and all sorts of stuff. I just want to see what the hostility is.
Oh no, there was no hostility.
Oh, okay.
On my part. You can't really have a debate with somebody who's like really not on any side.
That's true. That's
right.
true. Okay, good. Because I know this is really totally off subject of what we were talking about the wrestling show and everything, but I really don't understand the. I think everybody is getting off topic with this whole kneeling thing, and it's really like irritating.
See, me and you are on the same page. That's what just aggravates the shit out of me is everybody who's aggravated about it, but it's not even got anything to do with the whole reason why we're doing it. Yeah.
So Colin Kaepernick originally kneeled because of police brutality.
Correct.
So.
All right, we got you back. Pick that thing back up.
Sorry about that. So, like I was saying, the whole Kaepernick thing started when he was trying to kneel to show, to bring awareness to police brutality. And I totally get that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if that's what he wants to do, that's more than fine because that's a legit cause.
Right.
But that's not what everybody's kneeling about now. It's just like they're just doing it to do it. I don't think they don't have that purpose anymore. It's just more like now it's because Donald Trump come out and said something. So
right.
It's like, okay, you're going to say something now, we're going to do it, So, we can, you can debate it all day long, but all this stuff is getting swept under the rug. And, look, I ain't gonna lie to you. When I have nothing to hide. I have no criminal record, zero, never been arrested. And when a cop pulls behind me, I'm still nervous. I can imagine what it's going to be when a black guy or a woman sees a cop pull behind them and sees everything on the news and everything that's happened and all this other stuff. You can't help but be afraid and be scared, And like I said, that's just me feeling like how I feel when it comes to stuff. But, that's a totally different thing. I mean, that's why people should know about this, because listening to other people talk and listening to all this thing, I mean, they don't understand that. They don't see that where cops can be anything but serve and protect. And, there's some great cops out there that do their job and do that and would do it for anybody and protect them. But there's some that don't. And then you don't know who you're going to get when they pull you over.
Right.
So thanks to Facebook and videos and everything else, now we see that. So,
but how much of it, that's my whole stance on that the whole time has been, yeah, all right, we're getting upset about it now because you can see it. Uh-huh. But I feel like we're getting upset about it now, but a lot of people are acting like this just started happening.
No, they have no idea.
Right.
I don't think they even know. Like, it didn't register them. I heard a guy talking the other day, and it was like, we're seeing all this stuff and we're outraged. It's like they've never seen this before. And it's shocking to them. But for us, I mean, living in Mississippi, man, there's no telling how that stuff went along and how long it went along.
Right.
So,
I mean, I never witnessed it with my eyes, but it was almost like it was an understanding going along that, this could pop off like at any minute. You know that, right?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. No one brought before video cameras come along, no one said anything. So right. That's what's, now it's being noticed and stuff. So.
And still nothing's getting done about it. But hey, look, that's a whole show in itself at another time.
That is true. I just want to bring that up. Like I said, I'm a little, it irritates me a little bit.
That's why I did that show I did a few shows ago, because I had gotten to the point where, stuff like that doesn't upset me, because I try to stay out of that. But when people are when it starts at one point and then now we've got all this attention turned to everything else that has nothing to do with why we started something, it kind of aggravates me when people act like that. I ain't got no clue what the hell I'm saying. I'm not even going to get back in that place. Saturday, Sykeston, Missouri. Check it out. Yep. CCW.
Exactly. Go to CapeWrestling.com. Check it out. Go to the Facebook page and check it out also. Just look up Cape Championship Wrestling. We're on Twitter. We're on Instagram. We're on Facebook. We're on Snapchat. Add us. Follow us. Yeah, this is just the beginning. We're
getting Ric Flair soon. No, too early.
David, the one that was the tag team champion with Crowbar.
Yeah, well,
Daphne?
That's a whole nother show also.
And his face always freaked me out, because it always got really red, like his cheek was flushed all the time.
He was hot. It was hot in the building.
Apparently.
He was on fire.
Woo!
There it is. Go check it out this weekend.
Yeah!
All right, once again, Jason LeBrain, COO CCW. Go this Saturday. Go check out the show. Support him. He's a big supporter of the Mic Check podcast and partner of the new beard oil supplies we're coming out with. We will have you a name soon, I promise. But another good show. Bam, hit you with a longer show. You like that, do you? Check me out. I was going to say us. I see nobody else around, but it's just me. Check me out. Instagram, Mic Check Podcast 1. I try to give you features. Try to let you know what's going on that week on the show whenever I get the chance, whenever I feel like it. Hit me up on Twitter. You know how it goes. GH Beard Gang. Appreciate you listening. However you may be listening, iTunes,